Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here to check out the latest from Of Sulfur, Vast Eternal. These guys have a new album dropping in January, and this is their latest single. So, the last one, Wither. Let me tell you, that song, there's not a day that goes by that track doesn't get played for me. Honestly, I have it on my gym playlist. I listen to it outside the gym. I fucking love that track. So, anyways,
It's a really good song.
To me, it's their best song.
I think it is my favorite song.
My favorite song from them. But let's see what Vast Eternal has in store for us. You ready?
Yeah.
video. Nice of them to get the dudes from Imperial Triumphant, though.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
What can I say? I guess they were not busy. All right, what do you think?
When are they busy?
Oh, they're busy. They're busy people.
Okay.
Trolling everybody in the music business.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
the biggest trolls in the music business right now.
What do you, them and Igor? What do you think of this?
Dude, it's super blackened.
By the way, sorry, before you start, funny enough, you're wearing an Orbit Culture t-shirt because these guys are going to be hitting the road with Orbit Culture in Atlas, March. I know March in Toronto for sure, but I think the tour starts in March, maybe late February, March. It runs for like 8 weeks, so they're going to be on the road for 2 months.
Wow.
So Orbit Culture of Sulfur and Atlas. I saw this kind of version of the tour in Europe. I went there to see this tour. I was Orbit Culture, Geria, and Atlas. Now we're getting the American version of the tour with the swap between Geria and of Sulfur.
Yeah.
So highly recommend, if you haven't picked up tickets yet, go get those because this tour is going to sell out fast. So we'll get some tickets. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
Super blackened, dude. Like super blackened. Like I think there was parts of the song where if you just had take away, even take away his vocals, yes, but I think there's parts of the song that have no vocals and it's just the guitar with that evil sound. And if you put like,
you know what it sounded
some
like
ominous
to me?
like behemoth style vocals there, like
No.
I'm talking about the ones that are like the chanting or even like the spoken word ones, they would fit really well.
To me, certain parts of this song reminded me of Blackened Call by Beelzebubs.
No, that one's way more melodic.
No, but the symphonic side of this track really reminded me of that.
Still,
But that song is more melodic.
Way more.
Okay, fine.
That's less of a black metal song and more of a melodic death metal song.
I agree with you,
Which is
but
something
it
I
also
think
has
you
some.
said during the video.
But it also has some blackened elements in that
It's
track.
blackened, but
not
it's
as
not
much as
black
this
metal.
one.
Like,
not as much as this one.
For a band that's based off a cartoon of a black metal band,
The sound is very.
the sound is very not black metal.
Yeah.
But yeah, super blackened. And like I said, you could literally, there's some moments where if you can interject like some spoken word or even like some of those calling vocals, the behemoth do, they would fit almost like a glove, and not OJ's.
I don't think that one fit.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But yeah, it just, the song, dude, the song is like, not one of my favorite songs from them, by the way. Like, it's a good vibe, but this is not a song that I'm too attached to. But I can definitely see like
Emotionally or physical?
maybe both. Like I don't see myself listening to this even at the gym. I don't see myself listening.
I think this song live is gonna slap though.
I think live it's gonna slap, but I just don't. Feel
Dude, those sequence of breakdowns.
Yeah,
that was fucking killer,
I understand.
Man. That was fucking killer,
dude. I know. It's just that it's not a song that I can. Did I enjoy sitting down and listening to this song? I did because there was a lot of elements within the song that I was captivated by. But just because I was captivated doesn't mean I enjoyed it like musically, like well not musically, but like emotionally, like how I am with music.
Wither was such a strong emotional song.
But I'm not even comparing it to Wither. I'm just comparing it to other songs.
Other songs from the band. Okay.
It's just not my favorite song. It's not even a song I would say that I would listen to other than us doing this video. I'm probably not going to listen to the song again, but can I appreciate some of the stuff that's in the song? And was I captivated by certain parts? Yes. And
I see it differently.
Really?
But yeah, I feel like these guys, based on everything that I mean, we've been supporting this band on the channel from the get-go. All right. So if there's two people who've been listening to Of Sulfur for a long time, it's the two of us.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair statement to make. I think we've covered every video that they've ever released, if I'm not mistaken. If not, we're like
very
fucking close. I feel like they're a band that, from a songwriting standpoint, they're getting better and better. I think that's a fair statement to make. As songwriters, these guys are getting better and better with every single track. This song has, to me, so many great qualities to it. Because of the length of the song, I think it becomes a little bit more of a hard sell in terms of digesting the song.
I think that's also
as a single.
I think that also loses me a little bit. Though.
As a single, I think in the context of a record, It's fine.
Yeah.
In the context of a record, this track is fine. In the context of watching them live, this song is gonna be killer,
Yeah.
killer, because it has all of the right elements for a
work
track
within a
that will
live
work
setting.
really well in a live setting.
Yeah.
So I think in the context of a record, in the context of a live performance, this song checks all the boxes. 5 out of 5. Now, as a single, it becomes a little bit harder to digest because of the brutality that it has and the length that it offers. Now, within this genre, it's not out of the realm of having songs long. If you go back to the latest Lorna Shore record or even previous records and other bands like out there that follow into the same category, like Shadow of Intent, for example, they have long songs.
Shadow is a perfect example.
They have long songs. It's not the length on its own that becomes cumbersome. Is that there's a lot of twists and turns in this track that forces for a more sit down. How can I put it this way? It's like McDonald's. You can eat McDonald's when you're driving home. You cannot have a 12-ounce New York style steak when you're driving home. Like for that shit, you gotta sit down. You gotta cut it. You gotta appreciate it.
Yeah.
You gotta savor it. This is a track that requires some savoring it. So if you're listening, so that's why I'm saying as. In the context of a single, it becomes a little bit of a harder song to digest because you really have to savor it because there's a lot in it. I mean, if you look at the guitar sound on this track, outstanding. Those breakdowns, outstanding. The way the vocals finish with that clean vocal scream at the end,
Yeah.
Am I Dreaming? That shit was killer. That shit live is going to be so fucking good. And then incredibly dynamic vocal performance on this track. I think we've seen the complete range. I mean, I don't think there's anything that we didn't see on this track.
Although personally, I'm not a big fan of the vocal stimming. Like, you know, it is what it is. When I mean the stimming, you know what I mean, like the that type of shit. I'm not a huge fan.
You've never been?
I've never been, and I don't think I never will be. For me, it's funny enough. I think for me, in my brain, it's just very. It's kind of like a cheesy sound, and for me, it doesn't hit as hard as other people. Like for other people, what it may hit doesn't do it to me. If anything, it makes what a serious song would be laughable in the end.
No, for me, the part that I can agree with you on that statement when it comes to this kind of vocals,
it also to me adds nothing. It doesn't really add anything to the song.
I just feel like, in general, now I'm not talking about the song.
No, I'm talking in general. I'm not talking about the song.
So in general, that style of vocals, when it goes like the really squeaking, like low stuff, I'm not a huge fan because I prefer the high end. I like the deeper growls. When it comes to even within a range of harsh vocals, I've always been more of a fan of the heavier side of the range, not the squeakier side of the range. That's been my personal preference.
I also call them lazy. I don't know, within songs, I'm not saying this song in particular, but I'm just saying within other songs within this genre, it, like I said, it becomes a gag because I'm like kind of laughing at it. Which, if I'm laughing at the song and it's not like a song that's supposed to be laughable, then you've lost me. And then also, it's like in my head, it's kind of lazy. It's you know, it's you don't have to remember those lyrics, do you? Like, there's no lyrics to remember there. It's something that
it's just a sound.
It's just a sound, but it's a sound that doesn't add anything to the song at all. Like at all, it doesn't. You could do many other different things in replacement of that, and it would probably be 10 times better than that. It doesn't add anything at all, and I think it's just a lazy. It's a lazy thing.
I don't know if lazy is the right word, but it's become more of a staple within the genre to have that style of delivery at some point in time in the track. It's almost like if you don't have it, then you're not part of the
have it.
You're not part of the group.
Like, why are we pig squealing, man? Why are we doing this? Like, who said this was?
Some chicks dig it.
If dude,
some people dig it. Whatever. Like, just because you don't like it doesn't mean other people can't like it. No. There's a lot of things you like that other people don't like, I'm sure.
No, I'm not saying other people can't like it. I just don't understand why people like it.
About being a gatekeeper, like,
if
I don't like it, nobody else should.
No. That's the opposite of gatekeeper. Gatekeeper is I like it, and which means I don't want anyone else to like it because I like it.
Half of one, 2/3 of the other.
Being a gatekeeper is like being a hipster.
Not quite.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, they want to gatekeep their shit. There's metal hipsters out there who are like, oh, you know, like Gojira performing, what was it, the Super Bowl? They did.
No, they did the Olympics.
Or they did the Olympics.
Why do you fucking keep
You know, I keep
mixing
talking
up
about.
with the Super
I keep
Bowl?
mixing. But there was people being like, "Oh, they sold out. They do the Olympics." Those are the metal hipsters out there, man. Those are the fucking gatekeepers that just want to have it to themselves and they don't want to see them shine. That's what that is.
All right, I just to circle back to this track, I feel like while I'm not a huge fan of that part of the range, not just of anybody's range, I'm a fan of the deeper stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, this song, because it's so vocally dynamic, incredibly dynamic from beginning to end. I actually I don't have an issue with it. I feel like it wasn't too much of it. It was okay. It felt with it. It's also a very fast driven song. Outside of that sequence of breakdowns, is a very fast driven song, and I think on fast driven songs, that style of delivery fits a little bit better than when the song slows down and then you bring that stuff up when the song is really like slowing down on a breakdown. That's perhaps where I'm not as much of a fan. But overall, I definitely prefer the deeper style of harsh vocals.
Yeah,
That's
I
just
don't
me.
mind. Listen, and I don't mind the.
But this is a great song. I just think as a single, to sit down, like I said, is a track that requires some digesting, so it's
Dude,
not an easy
a tough,
song.
It's a tough single. It's a tough steak to get through as a single.
That's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
live,
But live, it would work very well.
will be perfect. In the context of the record, it'll most likely will be perfect. It's just as a song that if I have a playlist and this song comes on, this song is so demanding because there's so many things happening.
I
There's
can't
so many
multitask
layers.
doing
I cannot
this.
multitask listening to this song. It's not a song that can play
But that's
while you
also-
were doing something.
And that's
you know?
why I said I don't think I'd ever, in the context of how I listen to music, this song will never be played again outside of us doing this or us watching them live and whatever. This I'm not gonna be listening to this because when I'm listening to music, I'm usually doing other things. So
It's a form of escapism for you.
yeah.
To a certain degree.
To a certain degree. Like I'll have music on while I'm playing something, or while I'm driving, or while I'm at the gym, or sometimes when I'm walking to work. Either way, there's something that's being done. I honestly, although like I said when the song ended,
Did you say when you're at the gym?
going back to the gym now, but when I was going to the gym, you really gotta you're a dick,
Yeah,
you're a dick. Yeah.
Yeah. Story checks out.
Like, what the fuck?
You're talking about gym when there's two dudes in the video that obviously work out way harder than either one of us put together. Shout out to the boys of Sulfur working out hard, building some muscles. Anyhow, Master of Buckets.
That stopped me wholly, man. I'm not even gonna continue, man. I'm done.
That's it.
That ruined it. That ruined everything. I'm not even gonna say what I wanted to say about the song. Whatever.
I think you've said enough.
Whatever.
I think you've said enough.
Ruined my mood. I don't even want to record the rest. Fuck.
Wow.
I'm done for the day.
I touched a soft spot. All right, guys. On that note, thank you very much for watching this video. Hit us up in the comment section. We'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.